Hi guys, and welcome to Ab Workout 3. Now I know it looks as if I've lost the plot by being stood here on one leg, but what I wanted to do was demonstrate exactly how challenging something as simple as this can be, and more to the point in terms of an ab workout, just how much work is involved in terms of stabilising the body, which tends to work all the way through the abs. So standing on one leg, daft as it may look, does actually get you activating an awful lot of the deeper muscles within the abdominal area. So not something to be taken for granted. And just to test that, this next bit that I'm going to do is probably not going to take more than about 20 seconds or so. So what I'd like you to do for me is, just while you're watching that, see if you can stand on one leg for the duration. Okay, and see how we go. Right, now the purpose of this little sequence really is just to try to bring together some of the exercises that we did in the other two workouts. So I'm going to start with feet about hip width apart, and as you are, we'll start single leg. Now as the leg comes down onto the floor, we're going to go into a walkout. Okay, so just assume we've had this up here for 20 seconds or so. So that's going to come down. We're then going to bring ourselves down towards the floor, and we're going to walk out. Shows how tight my hamstrings are actually, into this position. So you're familiar with this. This is our basic plank position. Okay, now from here, we're now actually going to come over onto the side. Now of course there are lots of variations that you can do from this position as per the other workout, but for the moment we're going to hold you there and we're going to roll through the plank. So we're starting in this position where we've got all the straight lines as per the previous instruction. We're then into our normal plank, and if you excuse me turning my back on you for a couple of seconds guys, but we're now into side plank on the other side. And from there, I hope you're still standing on one leg by the way, we're into this position where we're going to come up into an extended plank. Again, lots of variations you can add in from here. And holding that position, abs tight, glutes tight, as per the previous videos. We're then going to walk the hands back in. And as we do so, we're going to attempt to stand, oh God, on one leg at the end of that workout. Okay, so it's probably taken about 30 seconds, I reckon, during which you should have all been standing on one leg while you were giving this a go. But you get the point. Stabilisation is an important part of it, and challenging balance is a good way of working some of the inner abs. On a more basic level, but nonetheless important, we're just going to look at a couple of advances over and above the first two workouts that you did, but effectively not necessarily as challenging as that. You ain't got to worry about your balance. What I'd like you to do for me is we're going to bring one leg in and one leg out. So we've got an extended leg, but the key thing with this guys is making sure that the pelvis stays in place. I'm just going to swap legs so you can see this a little bit better. Hands are going to come out to the side. Now as the leg raises, the hands come down and we get a little movement some people refer to as 100. I'll let you guess how many repetitions of this you're going to do. And then of course, just to make sure that we keep things balanced, we do it on the other side. Again, making sure that this stays into the floor throughout. From there, we're then, with one extended leg, going to extend the arm across, and we get movement from both sides. Making sure that the pelvis stays down. Don't get me wrong, there's an awful lot of work going on in the abs here, and the lower back is down, so it is quite challenging, but it's an isolated exercise rather than the standing and the moving that we did at the beginning. And then to finish, only if this is strong enough, so your lower back stays in contact. Remembering to breathe throughout. Okay, so what we did there, guys, for the sake of about, I don't know, minute, 2 minutes, is just combine some of the exercises that we had in workout 1 and workout 2, and then added in, just to finish off, some static abs, which basic in the context of you're stable, you're on the floor, but quite advanced in terms of keeping your pelvis in contact with the floor throughout. As those levers get longer, it does get more challenging. So please, when I refer to it as basic, I'm talking about in the context of movements and balance and coordination, but in the context of core work and ab work, it is quite an advanced aspect of it, which is why it's been left till last. So hopefully, again, opportunity to challenge yourselves in a slightly different way. I would say that potentially, if you could get through that walkout, little plank, big plank, rolling plank kind of sequence 3 or 4 times, then add in the static abs so that you're doing maybe 20 seconds of each of those. That should, in conjunction with the other 2 workouts that we gave you on the abs, give you something to play with over the next couple of weeks until the gym's back up and running. Again, if you've got anything specific you want me to sort of run through, guys, do the usual. Drop me an email, Facebook, or something on the club app. Have a fantastic day, guys, and I'll catch up with you again soon. Cheers.